Welcome today to a brand new video. Today I'm going to be talking about Ricciardo's move to AlphaTauri and what I feel like is the biggest problem he is facing joining. And it's not about it's about how bad the car is, but not in the fact it's the slowest car on the grid. But I'm talking about one specific aspect of the car, and that is its bad braking. So Daniel Ricciardo is known for his late braking. That's kind of been a trademark of him throughout his career. And whilst he was at McLaren, the car was very awkward for him. I mean, all drivers who have been in it and then drove other cars recently, like Carlos Sainz, for example, have said the car's very weird to drive. And obviously, Daniel fell victim to that and was not comfortable in it at all and just didn't suit his style of late braking, because the brakes are very difficult. And that problem seems to be a big issue at AlphaTauri as well, with the car having very poor rear instability. So it's going to be another problem for Daniel, the AlphaTauri, because although there is hope that he can do well at the back of the grid with that car to prove himself, even though the car is slow, but you can still prove yourself in a slow car if you beat your teammate and collect points where it's needed. However, if this problem is going to creep up on Daniel again, then he could be in trouble, because not only is the car slow, it also might not suit his driving style. However, there are positives that Red Bull have claimed, well, Christian Horner I should say, that Ricciardo, when he went back to Red Bull, was obviously not the same. He had picked up some bad habits, which they've obviously corrected. So potentially some of that could contribute to his performance this year. So even if the car isn't necessarily suited towards his driving style, if he's in good habits and in a clear mind space, then perhaps he can prove that he has still got the speed, even with this issue that is going to plague him. But the braking of the AlphaTauri has been a problem even last year, with Pierre Gasly complaining about the brakes many times, and even Yuki saying this year how although they have improved slightly, they're still not good and he has struggled with them. And it's just generally been an issue that they're trying to work on, and they are working on it, but it's not improving. Hopefully Ricciardo can help them improve it with his experience, and that could be a benefit for the team if he can help them improve their brakes. But I imagine the upgrades will probably be planned before his obviously arrival, as it's a mid-season one. So how do I think Ricciardo will do? I will admit I am a biased and maybe delusional Ricciardo fan. He is my favourite driver by far. So I do think he will beat Yuki, especially if he can get comfortable with the car, because if he is comfortable with the car, he is a great driver. He's better than Yuki, easily, in my opinion. I think in most people's opinion, he is great on his day. And when he's comfortable with the car, he's going to be quality. But will he get comfortable with the car? I think he will. However, there is that slight worry now that the car's poor braking could also lead to Ricciardo not doing well again, just as he did at McLaren, where he really struggled with the braking. And if that happens and he's at an even slower, a worse team, then it's over. His F1 career is over, there's no doubt. But if he does work for it and these issues don't really plague him and he beats Yuki, then it could be the revival of his career, and potentially, maybe if it's not next year, but especially when Perez's contract runs out, he could be in the running for that Red Bull seat. Well, that was it. I just want to make a quick video about that issue, because obviously I'm really happy, but I'm also slightly worried for Ricciardo in that aspect. But it's the massive thing, Ricciardo coming back to the grid, because he's a big name who a lot of people thought he wouldn't get back to the grid, but were proven wrong by him getting this AlphaTauri seat. So yeah, like and subscribe, and let me know how you think Ricciardo is going to do next year. Well, I say next year, I mean this year. How will he do in this half a season? Will he beat Yuki? Will he get that Red Bull seat? let me know. Yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.